Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to my frequency. I'm MichaelJeralo, and today we're gonna watch some TikToks that make you question reality. So without any further ado, let's do it.
Grammys, I'm in a category with Eminem and Ja Rule, and these motherfuckers were killing this shit. Jay-Z, DMX, Luda's huge artists, but when it comes to these motherfuckers, I'm losing every motherfucking award, right?
You're not in Illuminati yet.
So, yeah, no, it's all good.
So there was a crossroads where we were both invited to an Illuminati thing, and it had to be one or the other of us, and decisions had to be made. So it was both of us, we were equal. One of us had to cut off all their hair and couldn't do the sideburn thing no more with the points. And the next person, they said, was going to get $200 million because they were going to pay him $10 million a movie to do 20 movies. And that's how the conversation happened. One of those persons turned out to be Ludacris, and the other person turned out to be Cat Williams.
Fatality.
Every time I went to the Grammys, I'm in a category with Eminem.
Okay. I saw that episode of Shay Shay, Club Shay Shay. And, you know, it's all very convincing and all. But all I can say is that I've seen Cat Williams do the one-eye symbolism as well. That's all I want to say.
This is a rare apartment in Manhattan, more specifically in the Upper East Side. So let's check this one out. This is an absolutely massive studio apartment. Upstairs to the second floor, we are going to try apartment 2E. So coming into this beautiful studio, we have 2 closet spaces along with the bathroom first. Now this apartment is beautifully updated. Just check out how amazing this bathroom is. You have a super deep tub, and this is a genuinely super deep tub.
I mean, seriously, is a deep tub supposed to convince me to rent this place? It's no jacuzzi, but it's a deep tub.
First, let's see this closet space along with the second closet space, and making our way through, here is your condo-style kitchen. Absolutely beautiful. You have super unique cabinets.
It's not a bad kitchen. That's like I give that kitchen like a 6 out of 10. Only if the rent is under 1,200, right? So let's move on.
And here is the entire living/sleeping space, and you have tons of exposed brick on the wall, and I'll show you guys a quick look out of the window. That space does not belong to this unit, and you have AC along with another closet, and rent for this unit is $2,800 per month.
Look, bro. I mean, if I'm paying $2,800, I would at least like a light bulb in the main area. I mean, dude, without a light bulb, you're gonna get depression. You're gonna move in there all happy. A couple of months later, you're gonna end up talking to your friends about, I think I'm getting depressed, dog. I don't know what it is.
In this shot, I don't even see a socket for a lamp. You know what I mean? Electrical socket.
The whole time, it's your apartment. Like, at least some access to the back, you know? And, okay, it comes with AC, right? That's cool. But, like, no light bulb, bro? Come on. Like, come on. Do you guys think it's worth the $2,800? Because, personally, I don't even think it's worth $1,000. Maybe 500.
Look. I wouldn't pay it. I wouldn't rent a place for $1,000, really. Personally, I live in Alabama. New York's totally different kind of cost of living. I wouldn't live in New York.
Right out and say, you cannot believe Genesis chapter 1 is a literal account of creation and also believe what we've been taught. You cannot believe the science if you believe this is literal. Okay, so what we've been taught is our days are established by the earth spinning around the sun. Guys, do you know that God didn't create the sun until day 4? So there was 3 days and nights before the sun was even created. What was the earth doing before then? Was it spinning? Spinning around what? Was it spinning? It's still not spinning according to the Bible. The science also says we have an infinite universe. Even multiverses. Crazy stuff. The Bible doesn't describe that. The Bible talks about there was water at one time and the earth was void. And God was hovering over the water. He separated the waters from the waters. And then there was water above heaven, water above a firmament, and also there was water below it. And then God told the water below it to gather, and then the earth was exposed. So the earth is not the water, the earth is the dry land. So there's water below the earth and around the earth, and water above the earth. Where's your outer space in this scenario? Nowhere, that's where. Not in the Bible. It's not in there. So what I'm trying to tell you, if you're intellectually honest, you can't accept both these things to be true. So you have to choose who you believe. Let God be true, but every man a liar. Guys, we've been lied to. Who do you believe?
Yeah, I believe that. Okay, so like the school curriculum was put in there by the Rothschilds. I don't believe them. About 100 years ago, everybody thought the world was flat. But I have heard some pretty cool theories about our, like, we live on an infinite plane, and all those outer areas where we're not allowed beyond the ice wall is the outer space. But I'm gonna rock with God on this one.
I'm going to expose some things about fluoride. Why have we been told we have fluoride in the drinking water?
For our teeth.
Prevent tooth decay. You were told that too, right? So was I. What is fluoride? Why do we have it in the drinking water? You know, this one was really confusing to me because when I began to study fluoride and I found out how insidious the poison was, I couldn't imagine how scientists in their right mind or even in their wrong mind could even figure out why you would put fluoride in the drinking water. This is published by the American Dental Association. All right? And the title of this is Fluoride Helps Prevent Tooth Decay. Today, more than 120 million people, representing over 50% of the population, are served by fluoridated water supplies in the United States. 50% of the people in the United States have fluoridated water in their water supplies. Congratulations, they've done a good job. I want to find out what fluoride really is. So I am going to go to resources. How about medical physiology? It's a book that all dentists have in their library. Fluoride is also a natural component of tooth enamel and bone. In other words, fluoride is something that's necessary. It's part of metabolism, right? Fluoride does not seem to be a necessary element for metabolism. Well, fluoride helps teeth become more resilient to decay by strengthening tooth enamel. Fluoride does not make the teeth themselves stronger. There is also evidence that fluoride strengthens the bones and thus may help to prevent such degenerative diseases as osteoporosis. Has nothing to do with teeth, but osteoporosis. Excessive intake of fluorine causes fluorosis, which is manifest in the mild state by mottled teeth and in a more severe state by enlarged bones. As a medical journalist, I just can't accept that. I mean, there's too many things that are too far off the wall. I've got to go to another source. How about the Townsend newsletter, May 1990? Just recent information. This is a letter from doctors communicating with doctors. All right? The National Toxicology Program, now that sounds pretty good. Study fact sheet dated January 22nd, 1990, recent. Under the auspices of the United States Public Health Service, good, has linked fluoride to fluorosis and cancer. 1985 Procter & Gamble report, they've got a vested interest in this, obtained October 4th, 1989, from the Department of Health and Human Services, also links fluoride to cancer. John R. Lee, medical doctor, says the strength of the fluoride cancer link is greater than that which resulted in the banning of Alar red dye number 3 or cyclamate. David Kennedy, DDS, San Diego, California, says fluorides do not reduce tooth decay. Is he the only one? Dr. Hardwick and D.M. Bunting of Turner Dental School says the changes in the number of lesions or cavities were not significant in 1 or 2 parts per million of fluoride supplementation. Why do we have fluoride in the water if it isn't working? Canada, the areas which report the lowest incidence in decay are the unfluoridated areas. I'm beginning to smell a rat.
Rat. he said 50% of America. I believe the number is much higher, more like 85%. And with that said, there's some good news. Right now, there's a lawsuit against, I guess, I don't know who it's against, but it's because of fluoride. And because it's been proven that there's like neurological damage, stuff like that from fluoride. So hopefully we, I guess it's America against, I don't know who's started the, that case, but hopefully we win and we get it took out of our water. Yeah, that's an actual thing going on right now. So, fingers crossed, right?
ChatGPT just drew us a picture of God. Here's an image of an adorable bunny sitting in a grassy field. Make it happier. Make it even happier. Like that bunny's happy as f. Make it happier. Happier. You're not understanding. It needs to be far more happy. And it's a bunny, again, even more trippy. Here's an image of a bunny representing a form of joy that surpasses the concept of happiness. A level of bliss that expands beyond all universes and matter. Here's an image of an entity that transcends the form of a rabbit, embodying a happiness so vast and powerful it permeates all dimensions and universes. Yeah. Yo, that's wild, but go one more. Yeah, here's an image of a bunny transcending into a physical form of boundless happiness, evolving into the purest embodiment of joy. Here is the image of an entity that embodies the ultimate form of happiness, transcending all known beings and concepts. This entity is the very essence of happiness, the only existing being, and the defining force of all existence. It's God. ChatGPT just drew us a picture of God. Here is an image of an adorable bunny sitting.
I don't know, man. Y'all let me know. But that made me happy, seeing a happy rabbit. Seeing a happy bunny made me happy. That's all I can say.
What is pearl? Pearl is air compressed pearls. So think of how people used to wear pearl necklaces, or they used to have pearly whites. That's all it is. Air compressed pearls turned into a powder, and then you just absorb it. You're eating mother pearl. And that's where the whole term pearly whites came from, because they used to replace people's teeth with pearls. In South America, if you lost a tooth, they would take a pearl and put it into the mouth because it was the exact same DNA as a human. So if a person lost a tooth, they would just put a pearl in their mouth. And what's interesting is somebody sent me a video yesterday of a guy who started regrowing teeth utilizing frequencies. So there's another one in which we have been sold that cannot be fixed, but a guy in Canada created a device in which the teeth could regrow using frequency. Oh, they don't want to tell any dentist that. If all of a sudden you could start regrowing your teeth, oh, that would change it all. That would end it all.
Makes sense to me. I mean, the way God created Earth was he spoke, you know, frequency. That's why I say welcome to my frequency. I'm buying that 110%.
I told y'all on January 1st that this year was going to be the year for alien disclosure. They had 3 alien ads at the Super Bowl, and one literally tells us what's going to happen. And you're about to see the exact kind of alien that you're going to meet. It's not these. Listen.
Reports of flying saucers
Watch.
are nothing new.
These are routine sightings, not isolated events.
Everything that happened last year.
Oh my God! They're all against the wind. All against the wind. Look at this. There's 110, 150.
They're showing you what's about to happen.
There was an historic hearing today on Capitol Hill and an unprecedented bipartisan push for UFO transparency.
I can't even. There he is. It specifically showed a gray. Of all different aliens they could put, it's a gray. They are behind it. Did you see that? I hope you saw that. It was quick. Watch, it's them. And all of a sudden he shakes his screen and it's back to the aliens. Again. A glitch and he saw the truth. Shook it. And it's back to normal. The grades. And 2 bonus ads. You know how I just showed you that tweet from Stephen King? With a rabbit mask on? There's a commercial about people being abducted by white rabbits. White rabbits. Also, all this red is showing you a red wave. Trump is going to win. They already know. It's already planned.
Was it Project Bluebeam or something like that? Yeah, I caught it like a decade ago or more. The fake alien invasion and all that. It's coming. They want globalism. It's coming.
Have you ever wondered why, if you minus all of the opposite numbers on a clock, it adds up to 6? Well, here's why. 6 is the number of time, space and matter. 60 minutes in an hour, 60 seconds in a minute, 24 hours in a day, 2 plus 4 equals 6. Altogether, that's 666. The cube has 6 sides, and this is the geometric shape which gives rise to matter. Everything inside of the physical world has 6 sides, up, down, right, left, back and forward. We live in a 3-dimensional physical world where everything has 6 sides. The cross of Jesus is...
Remember the other day, I was talking about unfolding the cross, or the cube, the 6 sides of the cross. This is
an unfolded cube. In Mecca, they worship the black cube and the famous toy of Jack in the Box. Cube symbolizes the physical plane. The triangle symbolizes the ethereal plane. In order to project our consciousness outside of the physical plane, where we are not bound by time, space and matter, you have to think outside the box. It's truth in plain sight. We are Jack in the Box. The North Pole of Saturn, you have the cube. Add up all the sides, it creates a 6-pointed star with 6 mini triangles and 6 sides, 666. We are created out of carbon, and carbon is 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons. The body is the mark of the beast because this is the mark of time, space and matter. Our consciousness is hexed into time, space and matter. And that's why the Bible says Satan, who is the god of this world. Satan is Saturn. Saturn is the god of this world. Saturn is pretty much the computer that we are in. The link is in the bio to my book of wisdom.
That's some interesting stuff. I don't know. It sounds good, don't it? Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Because, I mean, I don't even know if I trust we're made out of carbon like they say we are. You know? I just don't know. I don't trust anything they say.
I saw this thing. A weatherman is like showing the radar and like this big like storm formation or whatever. He's like, just so you know, this isn't a storm. This is just military exercise. Popping up on the radar looking like a storm.
Yeah.
Did it again, but they were basically like, this is not a weather formation. This is the military dropping chaff, shreds of aluminum, fiberglass, and plastic used by the military to trick radars.
What?
So it's basically a blanketing system to where the radars cannot penetrate through it. And they've been doing that all over the U.S.
It's just particles in the air.
Wait, but that's poison. Is that raining down on us?
Yes.
The thing that I showed you, this chick is talking about like snow is now toxic. She takes a cup, scoops it up, melts it down, and then takes a magnet on the side, and it's not dirt in the snow. It's literally pulling to the magnet all the debris from the snow.
I saw this thing. A weatherman is like showing the
chemtrails, fluoride. This is why, and this goes back to the first video or whatever video that was. You know, I don't trust science because it's obvious they're trying to kill us, and you know, yeah, the devil, bro, the devil. All right, guys, that's all I got for today. I hope you liked it. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, or don't. I really don't care. See y'all next time.